This is LifeFuelTV PODCAST. Welcome to episode 2 of Life Fuel Podcast. Here I am, number 2. And honestly, if you've seen the first episode, you kind of got a intro of what this podcast is going to be. And honestly, that was not I didn't really come up with an idea of how I wanted to do this podcast. So I'm still working on, the kinks and, the format that I want to put this podcast. And on this podcast, if you look at the different episodes, I have some motivational compilations, videos on there. So in this podcast, you get it all. You get a soundtrack of motivation, and you get me speaking. So pick and choose whatever you want. Doesn't matter. If you don't want to listen to me, cool. You can listen to the tracks. If you do want to listen to me, then that's even better. But anyway, let's get to the podcast. On this podcast, I want to talk about happiness. I recently posted a picture. Not really a picture, but it's a picture. It's a picture of a word that says happiness. And if you're not following me on Instagram, you can follow me at Jordan Eden. It's just my first and last name, JordanEaden. Follow me on Instagram. Also follow me on Twitter, same thing, Jordan Eden. And you can just follow along if you want. But I posted a picture, happiness, because I honestly think a lot of people don't understand how important happiness is. Happiness is so important. And I'm sorry if you can hear the construction going on in the background. They are doing this all day, so it's no time where I can really make a podcast without this noise in the background. So I apologize in advance if you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but if you can, I apologize. But anyway, back to happiness. I don't think people understand how important happiness is, because if you really think about it, everything you do ties into being happy. Anything, all your goals, everything you strive for is some form of happiness. So if you want to go, to the NBA or to or be a pro athlete, the reason why you want to get there is because once you get there, you probably be living your dream, and you will be happy, right? That was probably a bad example, but our focus every day needs to be, on being happy. And different things make different people happy. Some people it's money, which is, it's not a bad thing. But hey, if they make you happy, cool. Some people it's being around family. Some people it's doing their passion. Like if someone loves singing, but they're not that good at singing, still go sing because it makes you happy. Don't let the world around you determine your happiness. For example, if you have a job where you make $100,000 a year, but you hate that job, but you like to make clothes as a hobby, and by doing that full time, you probably make $50,000 a year. Most people will continue to do that other job that makes $100,000 because of the money, instead of doing what makes them happy for less money. Like, that's the world we live in today. People do things for money instead of happiness. And trust me, if you talk to any person who's who's pretty old and who live a long life already, I guarantee that they will tell you that they wish that they would have did things that made them happy, which it could be like spend more time with their family, or just stuff that really matters to them. So just going back to the word happiness, that is so important. Start doing things to make you happy every single day. You should be doing things to make you happy, not doing things for money or not doing things to please someone else. And I'm telling you guys, being happy 24/7 is the best feeling ever. Now, I'm not saying I'm happy 24/7. I have my ups and downs, but the majority of my day is happy. But it took a while for me to get to this point, because I used to be, a person always, seeking happiness, and I thought happiness was, in having a girlfriend, or I thought happiness was in having a lot of friends, or just doing things that to fit in. I thought that was going to make me happy. And just over time, I just learned that if you live life by just doing what you want to do, by not caring what anyone else says or care about anyone's opinion about what you are doing, I'm telling you, you are opening a whole can of happiness. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and Gary Vee said something about just after he said something like, if you just stop giving a fuck about everyone, you will be a lot more happier. And so that's what I started doing. I mean, it's hard, because, for example, I'm not the best speaker, so I used to always be quiet, right? And even though, I always had something to say or a joke to say or something to make people laugh, I always just kept quiet because I didn't feel comfortable speaking, because I didn't like the way I talked, or I have a slight speech impediment sometimes. And I was just so insecure about that it stopped me from being myself. And because of that, I didn't have a lot of friends in high school. I had a good group of friends, but I didn't have a lot of friends in high school. And if I would have just been myself, I would probably have a better experience in high school than I really did. Now, I'm not saying I had a bad experience in high school. I mean, high school wasn't bad. I wouldn't go back, but I mean, I just wish I did a lot of things earlier in life, because I think today it would be a better outcome if instead of just I wouldn't say I was pretending to be somebody. I just wasn't being myself. I wasn't opening up. I was just in a shell, and I didn't didn't really open up to my personality or whatever. But now I'm pretty confident who I am. I accept my flaws. I embrace my flaws. Really, this is what I always say about flaws. I don't think our flaws are like the word flaw. Like, who made up the word flaw? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a word that man created just for things that are different, in my opinion. Like, I don't think our flaws are flaws. I think our flaws are gifts. Like if you're short, that's not a bad thing that you're short. As a gift, you can do things that most people can't do. You're different. You like, for like me, I used to stutter a lot. I still stutter a little bit, but whatever. But like, that's not a bad thing that I stutter. That's just a gift, and I just need to learn how to use it to use it in this world. And so that's just a small little thing that I always thought about. About flaws, because I don't think flaws exist. I think it's just every human is different, and we just got to embrace who we are. And by embracing who we are, we will, just by being yourself, you will become attractive, and you will attract people to be their self. And that's what I'm learning over these past years of not giving a fuck. I also read a book. I forgot the book name. Right now I'm letting someone borrow it, so I don't have it with me. So I forgot the name. But that book also taught me different ways of not to care about a lot of things. And I'm telling you guys, once you stop caring about a lot of stuff, man, the life becomes great. Like, it becomes honestly amazing. And so I challenge everyone to, whatever your flaw is, just embrace it. I got another example of like my freaking, like, I like going to the gym, and for some odd reason, my upper body grows faster than my lower body. So to me, some people say it look fine, but to me, I feel like I have like smaller legs. I mean, it's not like really really small. I got definition, but I just feel like it's small. So I used to always go to the gym with pants on. I used to always wear pants in the summer. I used to always wear pants and be hot and be sweating and crap. But now, if you just don't care what people think, then life will be better. So I stopped caring what people thought about my legs. If anyone even did worry about it, I think it was just me, but whatever. But now I love wearing shorts, and that's something small. That's something small compared to a lot of big things. But hey, I'm telling you guys, the small things you dwell about, no one cares. No one gives a fuck about your flaws. I'm telling you. Like, you be thinking way too hard about it sometimes. You create this fear in yourself that shouldn't even be there. Like, it don't even exist, but you create it in your own head. And it's not like, guys, trust me, no one cares about anything about you. Most people care about, what they got going on in their life. So guys, just like don't worry about flaws. And yeah, just be happy. I'm like strive for happiness. Like, really sit down and think about what makes me happy. What do I enjoy doing? What do I enjoy doing that I just do, that I can do and not be tired of doing? Like, for me, I like to edit videos. I can edit videos for hours and hours. I don't even eat sometimes because I be so in tune to whatever I'm doing. So I love editing videos. Now, am I the best video editor? Probably not. I'm probably not even close to, the pros, but hey, I enjoy doing it, so I'm going to keep doing it. So, back then, I used to, just do things I didn't like doing, but I just did it because people did it. Like, when people ask me to, to go to a club, I mean, I don't mind going to the club, but do I, really, really enjoy going to the club? Not really. It's just not my thing. But because all my friends did it, I just thought I should do it, and I used to always force myself to go. And, I mean, there's times I had a good time, times I didn't, but hey, now I don't really go that much because I don't enjoy it. I do things that I want to do, and by doing things you want to do, you attract people who like doing things that you like to do. So just continue doing what you love to do. I'm telling you, you will attract people like you, and everything you really want in life will come by you just being yourself and doing what you love. Everything will come organically. So I challenge everyone just to be happy and be yourself 100%, and stop caring what anyone thinks of you, and stop dwelling on your flaws, because most of the time, really 99.9% of the time, no one cares about your flaws or things that you really think people care about. Trust me, no one cares. I guarantee no one is thinking about your big ears at their house. if you got big ears, no one thinks about how I talk when they go home, and like, everyone have their own problems to think about. So just stop caring what people think, and just live your life. So that's pretty much a little rant on what was on my mind today. Hopefully you got something out of this. If you did, please let me know in the comments, or if you listen to this in the podcast, please leave a review and let me know what I can do better. If you watch this on YouTube, leave a comment. And yeah, that's pretty much, guys. That's pretty much it. Like I said before, follow me on Instagram, Jordan Eden, JordanEaden. You can it's just two. It's nothing in the middle. Just Jordan Eden, all one word. Type that in on pretty much any platform and you will get me. But yeah, that's your podcast today. I have ideas of episodes I want to do, but I just haven't got to it yet. But I'm getting there. I got a lot of things on my plate right now, and I'm just trying to get everything organized. But like I said before, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for listening. If you still listening this far, I think right now we are almost at 15 minutes. If you're still listening, then you are a real one. I really appreciate it. Please share this podcast if I did bring you any value, and thank you for listening. All right, guys. Until next time.